Stay frosty and head over to EasyMut.com for the cheapest MUT coins on the market. And when I say cheapest, I mean it. We're talking 1 million coins for around 40 bucks. Use code DIRECTOR for 5% off. Yo, what brothers? What's up? It's the Director. Madden Ultimate Team fans, what a time to be alive. We got Campus Heroes back in Madden Ultimate Team. Lots of guys super stoked on this. And we didn't just get a couple cards, man. We got like 20 plus cards in the game today. And probably the biggest question a lot of you guys are asking, like, which one of these cards fit on my theme team? Because these cards work kind of like veteran cards where you can put the team chems on there without having to power them up. As an example of what you're going to see in this video, boom! You're going to see all of these chemistries pasted on these cards so you guys can know exactly which theme teams that they do fit on. So for example, Herschel Walker, Vikings, Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys. I'll also be giving each one of these guys a rating between 1 and 5, just in case you're wondering which one of these cards I think is worth it to go after, even if they don't fit on your theme teams. Before we do get started, guys, because we're just going to jump right into this, hit us up with a like and sub if you do enjoy this content. The small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. Let's get into this video. Lights, camera, action. Campus Heroes are back. We're just going to jump straight into it, man. I know a lot of you guys waiting to see which cards fit your theme team. Keep a tally in the comments section. Let us know which players or how many players fit your particular theme teams, as well if you got left out of this promo. Hopefully in the next batch, you guys that missed out do get some love. So let's start here with Herschel Walker, 92 speed with 90 trucking, 88 break tackle, 90 change of direction. This is a very solid card. I would say as far as halfbacks go, he's pretty good. You want to see that speed match their overall, makes them very relevant throughout the game. So I'm going to give this one a solid 4. I think this is a good card, even if you want to add somebody outside your theme team. I think, what would you get, like 93 speed? Definitely not too bad. Again, here are the teams that he fits on. Already kind of went over their names. Let's move on to the next one here. Next up, we got Peter Warwick. Now, Peter Warwick, 91 speed, wide receiver. Decent route running, I'm not going to lie. Decent catching, kind of pretty good balanced wide receiver all around. Definitely on the Bengals theme team. He also fits on the Seattle Seahawks theme team, however. So Seahawks fans, get excited. You guys got some really good cards this year as far as wide receiver goes. Peter Warwick is going to stack the box there for you guys. Next up, we got Ozzie Newsome, 86 speed tight end. Lots of guys excited to see him back. I would say he would probably be, I didn't even give a letter grade for this guy down here. Peter Warwick, I would say outside of a theme team, 3 out of 5. Pretty good. 91 speed, not too bad. Ozzie Newsome, on the other hand, though, very good catching. He does hit the medium route running threshold with 86 speed. I'll tell you what, I use Antonio Gates. He's got like 89, 90 speed, something like that, but I think it's the route running that makes a big difference for me with him. So I'm going to give Ozzie Newsome a 4 out of 5. I would say like maybe a little bit too slow, but man, that route running really picks up the slack. And of course, Ozzie Newsome only ever played for the Cleveland Browns. Next up, we got Reggie Nelson, free safety. I remember Reggie Nelson, 89 speed, definitely respectable, 91 zone coverage, 88 hit power. So probably a little bit too slow on a theme team. He's a definite must add. Outside of that, I would give him a 2 out of 5. Maybe just a tad little bit too slow. Decent card all around. He did play for the Bengals as well as the Raiders and the Jaguars. Next up, we've got Bruce Matthews. I would say he's like, you know, a cornerstone of this game. He's in it year in and year out. Very nice item. I always say that legendary offensive linemen well outperform current offensive linemen. So I'll say this guy, if you need a center, is probably one of those must-adds. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 5. I would definitely say he fits on any team regardless of theme team. And if you're wondering his theme team, of course, he just played for the Tennessee Titans. Next up, Matt Leonard. Now, this guy, quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals. You guys got some options at quarterback this year. 90 throw power, really good accuracies. And I would say, you know, you guys probably want to stick with Murray if I am running a Cardinals theme team. But outside of that, he also does fit on the Texans and the Raiders. So you guys also have some options there. He is a field general quarterback, so you will be able to put Hot Route Master and all the fun stuff on him. As far as quarterback goes, I'm going to give him a 2 out of 5, though. I think even other guys like Dan Marino may outshine him because he just does not have anything to make up for it in the speed department. Next up, we got Maurice Jones-Drew. Now, I know a lot of Jaguars fans super excited to see him back. 90 speed. You know, I think where he really does shine is his change of direction at 92. That's definitely going to make him feel very smooth out there. He doesn't have the best break tackle, doesn't have the best trucking, but all around a very balanced running back. On a theme team, since there's no power up, you can expect a +4 in speed. So 94 speed on a Jaguars theme team is very, very nice. He also fits on the Raiders theme team playing there at the later half of his career. So I'm going to give this one a 2 out of 5. There are better running backs out there, but again, theme teams, that rating doesn't matter. Add them to your theme team. They're going to be good on your theme teams 99% of the time. Next up, we got Keyshawn Johnson, 88 speed. Now, we do know Keyshawn is a tall wide receiver. I think he's around 6'4". He's very good in the route running department, very good in the catching department. The only department he's not great at is the speed, 88 speed. Even on a theme team, you're talking 92 speed. That's pretty bad. I really want this card to be good. Maybe play him on the outside. On a theme team is the only place I would actually roster this card, and even then, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch. Maybe run him in the slot if you don't need that much speed there, but still, he does fit in a lot of theme teams: Jets, Bucks, Cowboys, and Panthers. So consideration there. I'm going to give him a 1 out of 5. I just think he's too slow at this point in the game. You need to have at least 90 speed to keep up with the meta, especially if you don't have a power up. Next up, we got Nick Fairley. This guy, defensive tackle, 75 speed, still pretty fast for his position. 92 block shot with 90 power move. I like this card a lot, man. I'm going to give him a 3 out of 5. I think those that combination of size, block shed, and power move, very, very good for today's kind of formula to being successful in Madden Ultimate Team. I really like it, man. He also did play for the LA Rams and the New Orleans Saints, so those guys, I would definitely add those to your theme teams. Next up, we got Randy Cross. A lot of us are really hoping that C would be an M, would be Randy Moss. He is on the 49ers as well, but still, as a right guard, very, very nice card. He's in the 90s for everything: awareness, pass blocking, run blocking. Very nice item to add to any theme team. I'm going to give him, I'll say, a 4 out of 5. These offensive linemen, they'll fit on any theme team. Most people really don't care. If you get the extra guy there, that's great for chemistry. If not, you want one of the better guys in there, and I would say Randy Cross is one of the better guys right now. He only ever played for the San Francisco 49ers. Next up, we've got Leroy Butler, strong safety for the Green Bay Packers, 89 speed, 93 zone. Does remind me of the Reggie Nelson a little bit. I don't remember what I gave Reggie Nelson. I'll give this one like a 3 or a 2 out of 5, just because he's a little bit too slow outside of a theme team. On that Green Bay Packers theme team, he will be good, and he only ever did play for the Green Bay Packers. Next up, we've got Cornelius Bennett. I remember this guy too. 84 speed. So very, very slow. Very definitely like one of those guys you don't want out there in coverage. Maybe just put him out there at edge rusher and he'll be okay. On a theme team, he'd have like 88 speed. So that's what I'm thinking. It's just only send him out there in pressure. 90 power move, 89 block shed. Definitely all right. I'm going to give him a 2 out of 5 though, just because that speed at outside linebacker is kind of a liability. But if you need help at outside linebacker and you're a Bills fan, a Falcons fan, a Colts fan, you guys should be adding this guy to your theme team. Outside of theme team, I would look away. Next up, we got Cadillac Williams, halfback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with 91 speed. I would say that's a 3 out of 5 card for me. Definitely not too bad. 91 speed on a theme team. You're looking at 95 speed. So change of direction at 92. Pretty decent, balanced everywhere else. He has pretty good catching at 76 as well. Probably better than the last halfback we looked at, but still not bad. He did fit on the Buccaneers team as well as the LA Rams. Next up, we got Vince Wilfork, big guy in the middle. I'm actually super excited to see him back in the game. Might low-key add him to my game, too. Last time he was in the game, he was very, very good. 94 block shot with 94 strength, 84 power move. This is a guy that's built to stop the run. Plug him in the middle of your line and watch him go to work. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5 just because I know this card's going to play great. You put him and Warren Sapp on the same line, forget about running on that team. He also did play for the Texans, of course, later in his career. So I really like that card. That's one of my favorite of the drop. Next up, we got Pat Watkins, free safety, hybrid free safety for the Cowboys. 91 speed, 90 zone coverage, 86 hit power, 86 man. So, of course, with chemistry, you're getting everything above 90. I would know because he is on my team right now, and he looks like a beast. I think he's got like 95 speed on my team, too. So, very, very nice free safety. I would give this one, honestly, the speed does match everything I need. I would say either a 3 or a 4 out of 5 because because he does meet that man coverage threshold with zone chemistry. So that's a pretty nice card right there. Next up, we got Matt Stickham, 90 strength left guard with 90. I would say maybe he's like the lesser of the legendary offensive linemen that I've seen so far, but still, you really can't go wrong with him, man. He's still very, very good. Give him a 3 out of 5 because, yes, he's not as good. He's not in the 90s of everything like we've seen with other offensive linemen in this drop, but not too bad. When it comes to theme teams, he also does fit on the Buccaneers. And guys, when you get an offensive lineman that's good on your theme team, it's kind of a blessing because you can free up a chemistry to put it somewhere else on your team. So those guys definitely must adds if you do fit down, if they do fit on your theme teams. Next up is Trace Armstrong, left end with 84 speed. Now here's it's not too bad. On a theme team, you're talking 88 speed off of the edge with 93 finesse move, 88 block shed. I like it, man. I'm going to give him a 3 out of 5. Definitely not bad. I would definitely add it to a theme team for sure. He also fits on the Dolphins, of course, the Bears, and the Raiders. The Raiders got a lot of love this promo, man, so make sure you guys stock up on your theme teams. But very, very nice player right there. Next up, Jeremy Shockey, one of my favorite tight ends ever. Obviously played for the New York Giants. 87 speed, very, very nice. He's rivaling that of Darren Waller. We're in that territory right now with 90 medium route running and 78 run block too. So he's all around very, very nice. He may actually help drop the price on Darren Waller at this point in time. Definitely very nice, even outside of a theme team. I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5 because he does hit all the thresholds. He's pretty fast for a tight end. Definitely not bad. He also fits on the Saints and the Carolina Panthers. All right, next up, we're almost there, guys. We got Chris Samuels, left tackle. And he's a pretty good left tackle. Outside of awareness, I would say he hits all the thresholds that I'm looking for. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5. Definitely one of those guys that you want to add, especially if they're on your theme teams. He only ever played for the Washington football team, however, but still a very, very nice item if you're looking for a good left tackle. Next up, we got Carlos Rogers, cornerback for the Redskins as well. 89 speed, though, man. That is where, you know, it loses me. 89 speed, even on a theme team, you're talking 93 speed. Maybe good as a slot cornerback, but that's about it. I would give this a 2 out of 5 just because the speed really does kill this card. Everything outside of that is really good. Now, definitely still add it if it's on your theme team because 93 speed, I'd be okay with that in the slot for me, but still, it's just a little bit too slow for anybody else if you want to add that extra speed. So, I don't know, man. He also did play for the, we have the opacity problem. Hang on just one second. There we go. He also played for the 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Next up, we got David Pollack, right outside linebacker for the Bengals. Another good Bengals player here. 84 speed. Again, kind of a liability out at outside linebacker, but very good power move and block shed combo. I would probably give this card a 2 or 3 out of 5 just because, again, the speed at outside linebacker is a liability. Just rush him off the edge. You'll be fine. He only ever played for the Cincinnati Bengals. We only got a couple more here, guys. Ken Norton coming up next, right outside linebacker. 86 speed. Okay, we're getting a little bit better out here. 89 acceleration. Not very good in power and finesse move, but I have to imagine he's got really good zone coverage or something to make up for it. 91 play rec. I have to confirm that. If he's got really good zone coverage, I would say maybe somewhere like a 3 or a 4 out of 5. If he really doesn't, this is probably a 1 out of 5, man, just because he's got nothing going on for him. But I'm pretty sure he's probably in the coverage linebacker category for his stats. And he also did play for the Cowboys, so the Cowboys and 49ers. So not bad, not great. If you're looking for a coverage outside linebacker, hopefully he does fit that mold a little bit. Next up, we got Jonathan Vilma, middle linebacker. I think the Jets have a couple of good middle linebackers this year. 86 speed, though, a tad bit too slow. He is a field general. Middle linebacker is really tough to use this year. They're kind of the forgotten position this season because of how the game runs. Still, 85 zone coverage on a middle linebacker is very good. You can get it up above 90. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 or a 2 out of 5 just because the speed's not quite there, but he does get the zone coverage. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Paul Posluszny if he had better zone, which is crazy, but still not too bad, not too shabby. He also does fit on Saints theme teams. And finally, the creme de la creme, we got Tim Tebow, 92 overall. Got lots of guys super excited for him. 87 speed. He's going to hit all the thresholds for passing if you do put go deep on him. He's got very decent stats everywhere else. On a theme team, you're talking 91 speed from your quarterback, Pollack. He is an improviser, so I'm not quite sure when he gets gunslinger and all the really good chemistries, but still not too bad right there. He obviously also played for the New York Jets. So that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Those are the chemistries and teams for every single player that came out for Campus Heroes. Let me know in the comment section below which ones you guys are adding, even if they're not on your theme teams. Also, let me know how many players your particular theme team got. If you're like a Raiders or a Bengals fan, I'm sure you guys are super happy right now. Me as a Chargers fan, we got one, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think that free safety looks really nice. He's going to be a nice add to the Chargers theme team. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been the Director. If you like this content, hit us up with a like and sub on your way out. We'll see you next time, and as always, bolt up and stay frosty.